Good morning, Modern Steaders. Nice 38 degrees out this morning and a misty rain already. It's supposed to be 50 today and rain. Good morning, peeps. But I'll take that. That means snow melting. We've got our culvert opened up, so hopefully we won't be flooding out down by the barn anymore. Kept getting woken up last night at like 2, 3 in the morning. The snow was melting off the roofs and crashing, and then the roosters were crowing. You'd hear Rusty and then you'd hear Moose. It was pretty funny. Morning, boys. Did you keep getting woken up last night from the snow falling off the roofs? Gina's been throwing them in some apple branches and they've been loving them. And going to town eating them all over the place. The bark is loaded with minerals and they love that. Goats in nature are browsers, and that's what they would eat. They would eat shrubs and brush. And oh, we're getting low on alfalfa pellets. We gotta get some more. She gave some branches to the girls yesterday too, and look how much they've eaten the bark off of those. That's from one afternoon. Morning, girls. Oh, I love seeing the puddles. Oh, you're too slow. Those apple branches, they've gone to town and got all the bark off of them. And then they did a good number on our Christmas trees. You girls have been good staying down here waiting. I don't know if you can hear them eating this morning, but they're pretty noisy. You girls are nice and noisy. We're still waiting to hear back from the lab on Willow, Blossom, and Buttercup's pregnancy test. We haven't heard back yet. We want to know. We know they got the blood work. We just haven't, I guess they haven't ran the test yet to find out. So hopefully sometime this week we'll find out, and we'll let you know as soon as we know. Morning, peeps. Moose, I heard you cockadoodle doing it like 2:30 in the morning this morning. What was going on? Huh? It would be him and then Rusty and then him. It was kind of funny. I don't know why they were going at it so early in the morning, other than the snow coming off all the roofs. Extra parts and pieces when I broke the KUBOTA tractor this summer. I ordered extra washers and bolts just in case we break it again this summer. We need to get our mower deck in the workshop, go through it, see if it needs to get rebuilt or if it just needs new blades, just needs to be sharpened up, and add some gear oil to our gearbox. So let's get this in, get everything checked over. Wow, look how thick that ice is right there. Everything is frozen in the ground. Look at that. Should make it a little bit easier to transport it down below. There we go. Everything's frozen in the ground. is frozen in the ground. It is all icicles. Oh yeah. Got some hay string in that one. Go under this. That'll keep it in place. Yeah. That shouldn't go anywhere. Shouldn't be able to go too far anyways. I feel like a doctor with a medicine bag, getting ready to doctor up the KUBOTA. What are you doing, mister? Huh? Is this your new hangout spot, the shop? You're gonna be the shop cat? Instead of a junkyard dog, you're gonna be a workshop cat? You're silly. Don't get in the grease. Mom won't let you back in the house. She won't. I know. Mowing deck unstrapped here. If you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, I'll put a link to it right here. I brought the KUBOTA in yesterday to do a service, oil and oil filter change, and we had an oil leak, but I thought it was just the oil filter leak. Well, it turned out to be more. That piece of cardboard was over here, and we have an axle seal. I don't know how good you can see it. Focus. That's leaking right here, and I ordered the parts for that last night, so hopefully we'll have them in a day or two and we can fix the axle seal. Something new. I've never replaced anything like that before on a tractor, so we'll see how it goes. But one of my goals this year is to be better with regular maintenance on our equipment here. When we get busy in the summertime, I'm not always good at stopping to do the regular maintenance. Got one of my older, dirty, holey sweatshirts on for working today. It's not good work wear. Is everything past your inspection, Figaro? I figured before we go over like the top of the mower deck, let's flip it over and change our blades out. This is a KUBOTA model RCK 60B23BX mower deck. Pretty sure this KUBOTA is a 2012 or 2013. I can't remember, and I can't find a year on it anywhere other than the motors. Believe it or not, these blades. Let's see how do I work on this. Stay? Yes. Believe it or not, these blades are original. I've never replaced them. I always have ground them down, and when we get them off, I'll show you. They're getting pretty bad. So I ordered some original KUBOTA blades for it because we've had these on there for probably between 5 and 7 years, and we've had really good luck. They're not bent. Right here, that's a new bolt. And these two are older. This one looks like it might have been replaced the year before. I've never had any issues with this mower deck. And then 2 years ago, I knocked and broke off this head. And then last year, I knocked and broke off the head of this bolt. I must hit it just right on a rock, and it just shears the head off, and then everything just falls off. So we've got our new blades, and I brought down a couple of different ratchets and sockets. Oh, yep. I'm glad I brought down the other ratchet. Can't remember if these are reverse threads or not. Gonna find out. Nope, they're not reverse threads. So the way these work, you get my knee pads on. Gonna be nailing quite a bit today, so. All right, the way this works is it's got a big old bolt head on it. This is an inch and this is an inch and a quarter or 30 millimeter. And then you have two washers. This one is like cupped like a dish. It goes on touching the blades, and this one is hexed and the shaft is hexed, so it goes on and it locks it. And my understanding, these washers being cupped, it's gonna put better pressure on it when you tighten it up and keep these tighter up against the body here. So I want to set those aside. That was nothing to it. That all looks fairly clean. Take out some of the old grease. We'll make sure we grease it again today. So what I found so far buying KUBOTA pots for the KUBOTA is the prices aren't terrible. It's usually the shipping, especially on the smaller stuff, that can get a little expensive. So these washers and bolts were a couple bucks a piece. So I ended up buying enough to replace all of them. So if I break any more this year, I already have them here and I'm not down a day. The blades were really reasonably priced. I was kind of surprised with how inexpensive they were. And these blades are really heavy. They last. Like I said, these are the original blades. You can see these are straight and these I've ground down some. So they got a taper there and there for me grinding on them. I've used a hand grinder and then I've used a tabletop grinder. Look at how dung up that is, especially the ends. That's from mowing the new pasture, right there. I'll have to make sure I do a better job raising the deck, mowing the new pasture. All right. Yep, that corner's rounded over pretty good too. Nice, we got clearance all the way around, nothing's hitting. It's pretty cleaned up down here. We get some dried on grass, but nothing major. Not gonna worry about that. Let's flip it over and then we'll take some care to the overside. We'll check out our gearbox and see how that's doing. I'll save these old blades. Might be able to make something out of them. Flipped over and we'll see how everything's working. Here's our gearbox. I want to check the oil level on that. We'll do that last. Check our pulleys. Everything seems nice and tight. That's tight. That's tight. I mean, there's some grass buildup here. That's nothing major. Let's go around and clean off all of our grease fittings. Not sure when or what. I don't know if we'll pick it up on camera, but I hit something pretty good here. I'm assuming a stump or a rock one day. That is kicked in. where this one's straight up and down. I don't know if you can see that or not. I guess the thing to do when I have it mounted back on the tractor is to hook it to something and pull it back. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. But we have all of our pulleys have a Zerk or grease fitting. We got one there. This track, which I'm not sure what that is for, right here has a grease fitting. If you know what this does, leave it in the comments down below, because I don't know why that would have a grease fitting there. This is where our back half of our arms on the tractor that raise it up and down go, but I don't see this moving, so I'm not sure. Looks like there's a bushing, but I don't know. It's for something, but I guess I'm not seeing what that's for. Grease fitting here, here. There's one right here, this U-joint. It's kind of funny, it's the only U-joint that has a grease fitting. Right there. There's just another one right here. And then every one of our wheels has a grease fitting. So let's get this greased up. Now I'm kind of lazy. I leave my grease gun in the back of my tractor. So anytime I need to grease my tractor, the grease gun's always there. I just like the convenience of things. If something's there and I can conveniently grab it when I need it, I'm more apt to do it. I'm gonna just clean off the new grease, because if we don't, it's just gonna get dirt stuck to it. Right now we're in a little bit of a lull season for us. We can't start our big spring project yet. Winter's almost over. And I don't want to get too big of projects going. And we got a big one coming up, and there's a lot of maintenance stuff that we need to do before spring, because once spring comes, it gets really busy on the homestead. We should be getting our first batch of chicks, and under 2 weeks, our meat birds will be coming in less than a month. Piglets will be coming soon. Willow is due April 11th if she's pregnant. We should be finding out about that shortly. So I like to take this time to get caught up on a bunch of stuff that needs to get done, but you always put off because it's not the fun stuff. Like tractor maintenance needs to get done. And now's a perfect opportunity, because once it's nice out, we're gonna wanna use it. She's a little low. Not bad, but a little bit. Just a smidge, we don't need much. I hear more. That's good right there. We'll let that drain down a little bit. It feels good getting caught up on all these little odd and end projects that, like I said, they need to get done. Usually I forget about them, or I don't feel like doing them and I put them off, and then the tractor breaks on you. I should probably order another belt just to have one on hand. I should. And that's probably dirty. Now everything's got a nice little home. All the storage units we built to keep the knee pads up high. There we go. Bam. Let's get it over a little bit more. There we go. There. Back in its old ice holes. I'm gonna leave the KUBOTA parked out here in the woodshed until we get the sails to repair that so we're not leaking oil all over the workshop. Listen to all that sloppy slop. I love it.
Yeah.
56 degrees out. Here comes the mud.
Whoa, look at the stream.
It's flowing pretty good, huh?
Yeah, what if we put some of that?
Look at that. No ice by the gate. How many eggs do you think?
I'm gonna go with 12.
12? That'd be nice. I'll say 10.
Okay.
It's a muddy, mucky mess. Excuse the appearance. There's quite a few. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, ocho, no, nueve. There's 10, but I counted wrong in Spanish. There's 10 total.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like you skipped 7.
I skipped 7 and 8 and went right to 9 and 10.
No, you said 8. You shouldn't say 7.
Oh.
I was like, is he saying 7 for the question, or is he saying it for 10, or did he forget it?
You waiting on us, Figaro?
Where is he? Oh, hi, Pinhead.
He's hiding right in plain sight. What's that, Livies? You like that the road's all gravel now? Or mostly gravel? Glad that culvert's still open. Flowing right good to it. Look at this, it's beautiful out and the boys aren't even out. What's the matter with these goats? Why aren't you out? Go, go, go. You're doing good eating your hay. Watch out, let me get that up and in. There you go. There.
Little sweet treat, go home. I help you.
Today would be a beautiful day for a raspberry slushy.
Alright, small, medium, large, or extra large?
We'll go with medium.
Medium?
Yes, please.
Any toppings?
No, thank you.
Okay. Be right with you. Here you go.
How much, ma'am?
$5, please.
Here's a $15 coupon.
Okay, thank you. You'll get a $10 coupon in 1 minute.
Thank you.
I go and get it.
This raspberry slushy is delicious. Delicious.
Sorry for the wait. Here's your $10 coupon.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Hold
day.
on, here's your tip.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there's all of our water coming out the culvert. Go for it, girls. Go for it. Get going. Come on. Come on, come on. You ladies are slow pokes in the sun. You think you would be a little bit more active today. Bam. That scare you, Maggie? I think it's so funny. There's hay still out here.
Wait, they want fresh.
They want fresh hay. It's not any fresher than the stuff we put out yesterday.
No.
I moved the tree, now they want it. Mom put this branch out earlier. Look at this. That's just from today.
Okay.
Yeah. She just put out a little while ago. They love it. Let's flip it over.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because there wasn't any leaves on it.
Oh.
They're tearing you in the hole.
like a nice spring day today, and we're going to have burgers on the grill. So we're gonna have some French fries. Homemade French fries. Okay, that was super simple. I just washed my potatoes, cut them up, and then I just put some avocado oil and seasoning, whatever you like for seasoning. We do paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder. Mix that all in, and I'm gonna throw it in the oven. What are you doing, Tammy Ann? We're gonna have grass-fed burgers tonight for supper. As most of you know, we get most of our grass-fed beef from Farm Foods, and it's pretty cool because on the package, like today, it said 4K farm, and so I can go on to their website, onto the Farm Foods website, and click on the farm, and it tells a little bit about them. And then there's also their website is on the package, so it's kind of neat, so you kind of can see the background and their story. So I am going to just add some seasoning to that, a little bit of salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. Also, we'll have a promo code for Farm Foods listed below in our affiliate link. It's a 10% off promo code, I believe. That's pretty cool if you want to give them a try.
Good old burger on the grill is gonna be delicious. Reminds me of summertime. Look how nice and red that meat is. There we go. Summertime, sweet, sweet summertime in March. Ooh. That one's mine, I guess. I made the boo-boo. I'll eat it.
Oh, and dance. Come dance with me. Shuffle your feet.
I know it's not spring yet, but man, is it nice to be able to get out and cook on the grill. We're all getting cabin fever here. This is kind of like the time of the year, like in between. You're itching so bad for it to be spring, but there's still snow on the ground, and we're ready for it. But it did feel nice to get the mower deck ready. Looking forward to spring and summer. So it's coming, guys. Hold in there. The good weather will be here before we know it. I'm going to put a link to the video right here of when we broke the mower deck this past summer and show you what that all looked like. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us, guys. You are a huge blessing to us in our homestead, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.